and welcome to my plan with me for November. I'm so excited to take you through my monthly setup and share some creative tips on organizing, designing tracker pages, and structuring each week to set a motivated, productive tone for November. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Sarah aka SanSaria, and I love sharing ideas for planning and sparking creativity. So, whether you're setting up your own planner or just relaxing with a cup of tea, I hope you enjoy the video and maybe even get inspired. Let's dive in. For this month's cover page, I'm going with a simple Hello November design along with a mini calendar. To start, I'm using my prepared tool, which I keep in my pocket inset for easy access. To keep things quick and fun, I like using washi tape. It's versatile, easy to apply, and adds a lot of personality to the page. After experimenting a bit, I decided to create a wreath around the title and did some freehand doodling for extra flair. To highlight November on the page, I used a thicker pen to make it stand out a bit more. It's a simple touch, but it really pulls everything together. Now, let's jump straight into the monthly overview. I find a quick visual of the entire month super helpful. It allows me to keep track of important dates, deadlines, and any small reminders at a glance. For this page, I use the same washi tape as on the cover and mark the weekend days with a soft highlighter color to make them pop a bit more. This layout helps me easily navigate through the month and ensures I don't overlook any important events. Next, it's time to set up my tracker pages. This month, I'm focusing especially on health and self-care, so I've tailored my habit tracker to keep things simple and straightforward. For November, I'm tracking daily steps, hydration, English practice, bullet journaling, and reading, among a few others. These trackers help me stay motivated and make it easy to celebrate small wins every day. After setting up the habit tracker, I created a mood and sleep tracker as well. Tracking my mood and sleep has really helped me spot patterns between how much I sleep, how I feel, and my daily habits. For the mood tracker, I use a smiley face scale, which I love analyzing at the end of each month. It's a fun way to get insights into my own patterns. The sleep tracker is just as helpful, showing me how much sleep I get on average, which keeps me aware of my rest and recovery. No month is complete without a solid look at the finances. So let's move on to the expenses tracker. I find it super practical to note down my spending, especially as I start planning for next year. I keep track of fixed expenses, like subscriptions or rent, and jot down other purchases throughout the month. This helps me keep an overview of my budget, and it's always a bit surprising to see where those little expenses add up. It's also a great reminder for me to stay mindful about my finances as I go into the holidays. Now on to weekly planning. This is one of my favorite parts because it's where I map out my to-dos, appointments, and daily notes in more detail. For November's first week, I decided to dedicate one page per week. I started by creating sections for each day and used washi tape to add a bit of color and differentiate the weeks visually. To match the autumn theme, I rounded the corners for a soft, cozy feel. You could also use a highlighter for a similar effect, keeping it simple but organized. For each day, I include space for to-do lists, appointments, and notes, so I can see what's happening at a glance. I've also added a mini calendar, making it easy to track the week within the bigger monthly view. Since November begins on a Friday, I dedicated just 3 fields to this first page, with extra space at the top for notes or small decorations. For the rest of the month, I used a simple 7-day layout, which keeps it streamlined yet functional. Enjoy the weekly process. And that's it for my plan with me for November. I hope you enjoyed getting a peek into how I organize my month and maybe found a few ideas to try in your own planner. Planning like this really helps me feel grounded and ready for whatever the month throws my way. If you have questions or want to share how you're setting up your November, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, a thumbs up and a subscription would mean a lot. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Happy planning!